You know, the body's just storing up, whether it be fat. You know, that's why a lot of people are going through that weight issues, in which leads to other complications. That's why, a lot of these obese people are dropping dead because it's COVID-19 or just a basic flu. It says AP Muller-Munsk, which controls about 1/5 of the global fleet used to transport goods by sea, says the fallout from COVID-19 will drive volume down by as much as 25% this quarter. So what that tells you? That tells you that food prices are going to go up, right? Then there's going to be a emptying of the shelves in stores. You're going to have all types of riots out here, man. So you don't even have to worry about COVID-19. Your chances of dying of that are very slim. But to die of famine is horrible. It says the bleak signal from news follows a warning that the World Trade Organization last month that the pandemic could result in the worst collapse in international trade flows since World War II. And what happened around at that time, man? You had a Great Depression, right? Let's look that up. This is going to be the greatest depression. I was actually spelling. This is going to be the greatest depression. It says the Great Depression was a severe worldwide economic depression. You hear that? Economic depression that took place mostly during the 1930s, beginning in the United States. The time of the Great Depression varied across the world. In most countries, it started in 1921. Let's go into a lot of people died, man. A lot of people died. Let's go, let's see, this is Smithsonian, the Smithsonian.com. It says Great Depression had little effect on death rates. And that's what they're saying. So hey, what do you think? This depression, everything's digital. All right, there's no everything is done by shipping. You got these poultry farms. Yo, this depression is a lot more different, man. They're euthanizing their cows and their sheep, their cows, their chickens, right? Their pigs, which means they're literally killing them because if they keep them on their lands, they're gonna destroy the crops. You know? So we're not gonna tell you sweet things, because you know Jake, man, they want to hear sweet things. They want to hear good things, man. Oh, we're gonna make it through this, man. No, man, we want to get out of here. Going to 2 Ezra chapter 14 and 13. Now therefore set thine house in order and reprove thy people and comfort such of them as be in trouble, and now renounce corruption. Right? Renounce corruption. Meaning, don't be like the world, man. Don't be like the world. Look at an example of corruption, man. This guy's mind is corrupted. Got a lot of people with demons on him. It says, let go from the mortal thoughts. Mortal thoughts are worldly thoughts, carnal thoughts. Which brothers gotta be, we always gotta be fighting those carnal thoughts, man. Let go from the mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of men, put off now the weak nature. Because you gotta be made hard, you gotta be tough. Right? You gotta be mentally strong. You gotta be stable. This book of 2 Timothy, chapter 2 and 3, it says, thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier for Mashiach Yahushai. No man that warreth entangles himself with the affairs of this life. So, the other day I was talking to some this guy who's into activism, and they had a protest by the legislature over here, and he mentioned to me, I should have been there as a speaker, and I thought to myself, nah, man, I ain't into that madness. These people, said, be not unequally yoked with unbelievers, man. A lot of flat earthers. Those people are into that flat earth theory, and it's blowing up. I'm like, you got famines coming, and you worried about the flat earth theory? Get the hell out of here, man. That's some stupidity, to be honest with you. It says, no man that warreth entangled himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who had chosen him. Where the word chosen goes into. Elect. Right? Chosen him to be a soldier. The word soldier goes back into solitary, man. Right? Because really, most of your time in this truth, you're going to spend it either alone or with, in other words, with your family, but not with brothers. And that's going to be a time of trial, man. Right? It says, verse 5, if a man also strive for the mastery, yet he is not crowned except he strive lawfully. Which means you can't be half-stepping. You can't be on the fence. Alright? You got to go according to the biblical guidelines, the standard. The biblical standard of living, man. Which a lot of people don't follow. That's why they're physically broken, physically hurt. They have disease. They have sickness, they have mental illness, they have addictions, because they left the standard, man. And that goes to our people, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and American Indians, right? Going back to 2nd Ezra, chapter 14. Verse 15, and set aside the thoughts that are more heavy on thee. What's about, the high calling, man, making it out of here. All right, election, your election of grace, right? Because you receive this ministry, that's the mercy of the Lord, man. Right? If you receive this ministry, this truth, via the prophets, via the internet, and you understand it. That's the mercy of the Lord. It says, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy upon thee, and haste thee to flee from these times, man. How do we flee from these times, man? Right now, what's the fad? There's all types of fads over here, man. All types of fads. You got people addicted to video games. People addicted to TV. People addicted to porn. The love of money. People addicted to alcoholism. It's a spirit, because this dude right here, it's a spirit, man. It says, for yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. Greater evils. What's going on right now with Trump? They're bringing mandatory vaccinations. That's a great evil, man. Because when it's mandatory, what's up, man? Right? When it's mandatory, right? You believe in the Bible? You believe Bible?
No, but I'm interested.
Okay. Cool. It says, let go from the immortal thoughts and cast away the burdens. Yeah, I speak louder, just back up a little bit. It says, let go from the immortal thoughts and cast away the burden of man. Put off now the weak nature. You read the Bible?
It says to kill.
Pardon me?
It says to kill.
It says, and set aside the thoughts that are more
It
heavy
says
upon
to
thee.
kill.
Pardon me?
It says to kill, right?
What, the Bible?
Yes, I
Commit
am.
murder? No, it doesn't say to commit murder.
Murder.
No, it doesn't say to commit murder.
To take life.
No, the Bible does not say to take life.
Yes, it does.
Where?